Little John's dog has diabetes. Like, guys, I'm just walking the dogs. Gee, that's it. I'm just walking the dogs. Don't give me stares. Don't stare at me. Don't look at me. There was one of Isma Khashule's houses is somewhere in this neighborhood. Like, white people, y'all just don't associate with poverty, dog. Y'all just don't. Y'all just don't, bro. Bro, y'all don't. Active member of the community, that one. Is someone entering gas sewage? What is up, YouTube? Welcome to my last day in the estate. Yeah, as you saw in the title and the thumbnail, this is my last day in this estate. After this, I won't be able to take any more videos. I'll explain why later. But after this, guys, I'll be taking a break for like a month or something. Yeah, and I never usually take videos at night, but I had to this time because I'm leaving tomorrow. And if you dare complain about my lighting, Sana, buy me a ring light. Now you have a problem. Buy me a ring light. You have no idea how much work went into setting up this lighting. Yo. Like, son, look at this. Day, night. Son, a lot is going on. If I touch something behind the scenes, everything just falls apart. So when just be thankful that I'm doing this. Doing this is hard, but I'm doing it. What is up, YouTube? It's your one and only Sam Mars, and welcome to my YouTube channel. So yeah, let's get into the video. So yeah, guys, I'm leaving the estate tomorrow. The family is coming back. I've been alone with 2 dogs, just me and 2 dogs. That's it. I'm gonna make another video with how my life's been here, the things that I've been doing. It hasn't been boring. I don't wanna lie. I thought it's gonna be boring, but it hasn't been. Wasn't fun necessarily, but it wasn't boring. I've decided I don't want to live in a white neighborhood. Not for me, Shem. This is. I feel like it's safe to say it's a white neighborhood. Sure, there's black people here and there. I saw a colored family. So there's generally black people here and there, but there's so many white people. You look left, white people, right, white people. So it's safe to say this is a white neighborhood, and I don't want to live in a white neighborhood because there was a day I was taking the dogs for a walk, and I'm not saying the problem is with the white people. Maybe it's me inside, the feelings I have inside. I don't know what those feelings are, but it feels weird. It feels like I'm a fish out of water. It feels like I don't belong here. Like, it feels like everyone is just looking at me like, and no, what Mark, who are you now? It feels off. It feels like I don't belong. I don't know how to explain it. Like, have you ever went into a neighborhood and everyone is just looking at you like, no, you don't belong here. Who are you? Like, it's like people, maybe, okay, Lemna, I am jumpy that I don't belong here. Because even the black people who, because I saw a couple of black people who are walking outside the gardens, so they look at me like, what's that? Like, guys, I'm just walking the dogs. Gee, that's it. I'm just walking the dogs. Don't give me stares. Don't stare at me. Don't look at me. There was a time as I'm walking dogs, there's a family outside me. They're having a conversation, talking. Yeah, they're having a meal. They're eating outside, and it felt like as I'm walking, there's laughs. I can hear there's laughs. There's people outside, and it feels like as I'm walking, the laughs died down. Now there's talking. It feels like the conversation didn't stop. I cannot hear what they're saying. So obviously, in my mind, I'm gonna assume, okay, these people are talking about me or something. Maybe maybe I'm the problem. Maybe everyone is just minding their business. But hi, for me, that feeling, I'm not used to it. I don't want to get used to it. And yeah, I'm not gonna say that the place is racist to do. I saw a Chinese mom and dad. Oh, maybe the people are scared of the dogs, cause yeah, I don't know. See, everything just it feels off. Maybe it was but the dogs are so well behaved, guys. The dogs they don't bark. They walk straight. They listen. When I stop, they stop. When I walk, they walk. So yeah, I don't know why everyone is giving me stares. One of Isma Khashule's houses is somewhere in this neighborhood. They showed it to me, and yeah, politicians are living nice. I think I'm gonna run for presidency somewhere somehow. Now I want to have 5 houses, one in 5 in like 5 of the provinces, one in KZN, one in the Free State somewhere. Or they said it's one of his girlfriend's houses. Guys, Isma Khashule's girlfriend is living better than most people. I don't even know what Isma Khashule has done for this country. I don't know what position he is in. I don't know. But I think I'm gonna run for presidency now. Hey Humanati, politician lives. I saw a couple of black people who are, it's like black people who don't work for white people. You can, these are black people who, I'm not, why am I saying they work for white people? Let me say it's black people who are not working, not a garden person, nothing. It's black people who I can tell they live in this neighborhood. And it's kids. They look somewhere around my age, and they were driving in a, you see those two-door cars, a coupe basically. But yeah, Kasi-minded person, Slahla, 2 doors, no roof, beautiful car. Jaguar F-Type, because Jaguar F, I know that model because it's my favorite car, but it was the Jaguar F-Type. Oh, two kids, two guys, my age. They drive around and then they look at, and I could just tell these are screws. Is the type of people to say a whole bunch of nothing and then say, "Now I'm saying." I just knew. I didn't even want to get into a conversation. I did greet though. I'm a good person. I greet everyone. So yeah, I greeted like yo. Then yeah, they just passed. They did greet back, but you can tell screws. Yeah, she don't want them. She don't what I'm saying. She don't what I'm saying. You can just tell screws. You see them from afar. And what do you mean? There's people my age driving F-Type Jaguar F-Type. Yo, it are some people who are living nice. But nobody president. I'm sure those are Isma Khashule's children. Okay, they're not. But because they came. Let's say Isma Khashule's house is there. They were driving in this direction. So there's some people who are moneyed, guys. There's some people who are moneyed. Those are the only two moneyed black people I saw. I saw 2 colored families, and yeah, more than that, just white people. The only black people that I've been seeing is black people who are either doing gardening and stuff. And yo, white people are serious about jogging. Or white people in this neighborhood, yo, hey, people jog here. You just walk at a certain time. It's like they all communicate. At this time, we all jog together. Because there was a day I walked the dogs on a certain day, and then the streets were fairly empty. And then there was a day I was like, okay, I'm gonna walk them this day. Yo, here has been jogging that day. You want to just jog? Looking at me like, and cycling too. Yeah, people in this neighborhood, they love cycling. That's what I've seen. And yeah, it's been a nice neighborhood. This neighborhood somehow, I don't know the story, but apparently there's someone who either stole 20 million, someone with 20 million rand is involved, and it's either that person is from this neighborhood or is involved in this neighborhood, something like that. Because I just saw a snippet of a newspaper. Yeah, I didn't read that newspaper, it was in Afrikaans. But I could, my Afrikaans is not that bad. I can get the idea. If you speak slowly, I can kind of get the idea of what you're saying. So yeah, 20 million something scandal, this neighborhood. What else? This neighborhood just made me realize already the gap in finance and the financial. Okay, this neighborhood made me realize that the financial gap in between South Africans is bad, and it's unfortunate that it's in between white people and black people mostly. It's unfortunate. It's what our politicians are supposed to be fixing, but they're not. Ket Matlala is happening and stuff like that is happening. So South African like, it's bad because I am from a Kasi of the Kassiest, guys. I'm from when I say I'm from the trench, I'm from the trench. I'm not playing, I'm not joking. I am from the trench. Guys, I'm from a place where another active member of the community is sewage. Active member of community. When you wake up, sewage. You know it's there. I've never even seen my Kasi complain about sewage. It's like Sandra, the streets are full of water. And you see Dudu swimming. Just jump over it. Go to wherever you're going. Active member of the community, that one. It's someone entering Kasi. Sewage. Obviously, different Kasis are different. Maybe Soweto is different. And I heard it's also a Kasi. But maybe Soweto is different and it's more advanced. But now from Kasi of the Kassiest, guys. As I was saying, dog, back in my Kasi, if you look left, you see a shack. You look right, you see another shack. And then you know that shack is not even supposed to be there. That person, we pay. I don't know he put himself there. He or she put himself there. But that's not a laughing, that's a serious matter. That's not a joke. That's not, but that's not a joke, people. In fact, when I get my house built, I don't want to buy a new house. I want it to be built. I'm gonna take the architect to this neighborhood. Be like, build me something like that. The house in front of this one, in fact, in front of the house that I'm staying in, is so beautiful. Actually, that house is beautiful. It's my favorite out of all the houses. Oh, what? Because you end up being looking at it like, damn, I want a house like that. I don't want to lie. But yeah, it's South Africa, dog. The financial gap in between people, it's sad. And the sad part is, the majority of the wealth is within white people. I'm not blaming you guys, white people. I don't have a problem with you, white people. I have white friends, don't worry. But yeah, it's South Africa is like that. We can do something about it. We can overthrow the government. But conversations for another day.
What?
In fact, yeah, I have a question for white people. White people, what do you guys ride? Like genuine question. In Bloemfontein, I know in Josie, different story. But in Bloemfontein, I know for a fact, I'm willing to bet my whole tuition fees. No white person uses taxis in Bloemfontein. Ne? That's number one. I've never seen a white person use Uber. Maybe you guys do. I've never seen it. What do you guys ride? Are you trying to tell me every white person in Bloemfontein has a car? That's impossible. It's possible, but that's impossible. Or every white person in Bloemfontein has a car. That's impossible. Let me tell you of a situation we were once in. In medicine, we have to go to different hospitals, basically. Yeah, basically. And they put us in different groups. In my group, there was a time when we were done at the hospital early, and then we had to leave. But then the bus comes at 11. We're done at 10 o'clock. So obviously, the white people have cars. And I mean, every single white person in my group had a car, and not a single black person had a car. And I'm like, huh? Seriously, it's like that. Like it genuinely be like that. Like, damn, it's so in my face. South Africa is so blatantly, the gap is so blatant. It's not hiding. Are you genuinely trying to say every white person has a car? I know this, and it's not true. But then, white people, what do you guys use for transportation? When you guys are going in between malls and stuff, what do you guys use though? Like, y'all don't use taxis. What? We could be saying vendor people and brooms. Guaranteed, no. Guaranteed, no. It's not them. But yeah, just a genuine question. What do white people use? I hope that's not a racist question. I'm not attacking anyone. If I were to say, my biggest problem, okay, I have a lot of problems with black people. Ne?
What do you mean by that?
My biggest problem with white people, which is not, it's one of the problems I have with white people. My biggest problem with white people is white people not willing to understand or cause this financial barrier between black people and white people. And like, it's like white people, y'all just don't associate with poverty, dog. Y'all just don't, bro. Y'all don't. Halikeni. Wherever there's poverty, there's no white person. Like in my Kasi, there's not a single white person, and I know for a fact so many Kasis in South Africa, you will not see a single white person. Not one. Hey, white people, y'all, I don't know how you guys do it, but y'all don't associate with poverty. And even if you guys are poor, y'all still don't associate with poverty. Like I said, Kasi, poverty, y'all don't. Y'all just don't. I know what I was gonna say. So where to might be a different story. Now, one thing about Josie, you see things you're not supposed to see. You see things that you think shouldn't exist on this planet. You see white people riding taxis. You see white people maybe in cars. Like Josie, it's a whole country of its own. But here in Free State, and sometimes white people, let's say, I feel like some white people, your only exposure to black people is the black people who work for you. And so with such a scenario, it's easy to make the white person subconsciously think less of black people. Like, I sometimes think, I always say this, I sometimes think white people think black people are weird, or white people just think black people are weird. Sometimes they don't make sense. Like, white people, like, for example, until you guys don't know our languages and stuff, from a white person's perspective, if you put a bunch of black people into one room. They're all going to start singing. None of them know each other. And to some white people, you might say, hey, these people are loud. Why are these people are loud? No, so they're singing Guijo. If you understood how nice Guijo is, you would have been singing with us. But now you just, hey, white people, black people are so loud. I feel like that's what a racist white person would say. You would look at black people, say black people are weird because you don't want to understand them. And the sad part is, if you're a racist white person, how can you claim you are South African even though you don't associate with South African culture? Even the non-racist white South Africans, you all just huddle in your cultural thingies, boer thingies and farm thingies and tractors. You all just don't like want to understand South African culture and a lot of the different cultures. You don't want to understand why are Zulu people like this. Why do Zulu people think they are like this? Here Zulu people think if you were to see Zulu people in their minds, Shem, I feel like most of them, they think, hey, they are there. Sometimes they are, Shem. Sometimes I see we say Zulu people are overrated, but they take our girls. Sizotini, that guy from Uzawa. So yeah, white people just mingle in South African culture, dog. Don't huddle there alone talking about tractors. Come join, be Martinasi. I'm sure white people don't even know who Martinasi is. Yo, white people, dog, pronounce black people names correctly. Learn black people languages. If I was a white person, I swear, if I was a white person, I would learn into a black person language, and then I would throw people. Like for real, I would throw people. Like I would go amongst black people, let them talk, and then I respond, le buakan. Yes, as if I was a white person. And once you unlock one African language, you unlock all of them. I'm telling you, I'm from the Free State, I know Sesotho, but a Zulu person is not going to talk about me while I'm in the room, or a Tswana person. I'm going to hear, you're talking about me. Wabulela kali ina laka. Come on, just mingle with African culture, white people. Come on, guys. I don't know, stop being there huddling. Even in my class, dog, if you walk into my class, you see blotches of color. See white people there, the group, there's white people there, the group, white people. And I'm not the type of person to call people racist, but I've had a white person from my class call the white people in my class racists. Because, this white person doesn't know English, doesn't know Afrikaans. And so he's saying the Afrikaans speaking white people, they like to huddle together, and anyone who doesn't speak Afrikaans, they kick them out. So he says they kick them out. They kick them out because he doesn't know Afrikaans. So, and he's saying they're racist. And I'm not one to throw the term racist loosely. It doesn't mean I'm scared of people to calling people racist. I just don't want to throw it loosely. However, it be like that. White people, a lot of times, they be like, there are some white people who had it like this, but I wouldn't say they're racist, like my class rep. If you're watching this class rep, shout out. But I have the coolest class rep ever. He talks to people, he mingles, he's nice. So yeah, advice to white people, stop living in that world. Come and understand black people and mingle with black people culture, dog. Come on, sing Guijo once or twice. Hey, white people don't even know what chiefs and pirates is. We're alone in poverty, black people, white people. Like rugby is successful in everything. Every time Springboks plays, I know black people will support Springboks. But when Chiefs play, don't support Chiefs. I'm a Chiefs fan, but Chiefs is, but at least pirates, at least something, white people, something, man, something. Cook something, white people, cook. Yo guys, I'm realizing that this has become a rant about white people. So let me wrap this video up. I've been talking about white people so much. But yeah, let me wrap this video up. One other thing about white people is that some of you are nice people, but the things you guys say, they undermine black people. You get what I'm saying? For example, dog, I was having a conversation with a white person, and one person said, yeah, some people, all they do, they just like to receive things, but they don't like to work for them. What? Who's some people? Let's start, first of all, who's some people? Number two, what must they do in this country? In Cyril Ramaphosa's economy, what must you do? There's no work, there's no jobs. Dog, like, I wouldn't be shocked if I heard from the castle where I'm at, I'm the only doctor. I'm the only person who became a doctor from that class. I would not be shocked because there's no opportunity. After you finish school, look at your opportunity. Okay, uh, work at a farm, start selling tomatoes in the street. That's the genuine reality of things. Maybe I shouldn't be talking about serious things like this. If you like this video, please like. If you don't like this video, comment and tell me you don't like it. But yeah. So what must some people do? Some people, the only income in their household is grant they receive from government. So what must they do? They can only receive, dog. What must they do? What must they do? This is Ramaphosa's economy. Hi, Mara. Hi. South Africa. Ne. Yo, South Africa. Sure. And then the other thing is, there was also protests in the University of the Free State. I don't know if you've heard about it. It kind of trended a little bit. Ne. As there were protests, in simplicity, ne, there was a system in the university that allowed for disadvantaged people to be able to study. So this system benefits disadvantaged and unprivileged people. So as when UFS removed that system, Regi, no warning, nothing, just receives email, da shall no longer happen. Obo. Now, obviously, people started protesting. Obo. And then the person who is in a class before me, a class before me, a white person, sent a voice note to the class group by mistake saying, Hurler. Who's Hurler? Hurler. It was an Afrikaans voice note. So I'm going to translate it. He was saying Hurler, but I'm going to translate it. They are protesting, but they're busy voting for Malema and Zuma and them. And I'm just like, who's Hurler? I was stuck. I swear, I was angry when I heard that voice. I was angry. I was fuming, dog. But I'm not someone who fumes out and who takes anger out with. I didn't show basically. So as this person said this, like, why? How can you say something like that? What do you mean they are protesting but they're busy voting for? Okay, that is true. Let's be honest. That is true. There are some black people who do vote for, who do complain about government. I've met quite a number of them. There are black people who do vote for government, and then like for ANC, and then they still complain that ANC does so and so and so and so forth. Alright, cool. But then this is not the context to be using that, sir. No. So yeah, guys, white people, just be careful of the stuff that you guys say. And I was asking people around, what kind of person is this person? And then a black person who genuinely knew this person, told me that no, he's actually a cool person. He's a nice person. He's shy. Has a girlfriend in Cape Town. He's even scared of his girlfriend. Like, he's not racist. He's a nice person. So you could say he made a mistake, or and I don't know, dog. Like, it's an iffy topic to talk about, but now as a white person, if you are simply because you're and I take you guys as people who are always there in this bubble, you never want to come and understand the black people mindset. So now you take it as if you're undermining us. Who's Hurler? Who's Hurler? Dog. Yo, South Africa. There's a YouTube channel that says South Africa is a movie. It is a movie, shit. So yeah.
A few moments later.
Oh, I've forgotten what I was gonna say. I think I said everything.
2,000 years later.
It's time to wrap this video up. I genuinely didn't plan for this video to be a rant and yap about white people, but yeah, guys, it be like that. That's how South Africa is. White people are just in a different world of their own, and they're not willing to understand us. Like, y'all even treat dogs differently, dog. I wouldn't be shocked if I found out some of the dogs here in white people neighborhoods, they are on medical aids. Now I wouldn't be shocked. Should I say this? Let me keep quiet. I almost said something. Nah, let me keep quiet. Let me not. Yo, I almost said something. But yeah. Yo, my mind sometimes. So yeah, hey. Dogs, coca, see, they're different, dog. It's different. Blood. Hey, find out white people, dogs even have to people human diseases, dog. Find out already. Little John's dog has diabetes. Little John's dog has diabetes. Yo, video's over.